In this video, we'll talk about the other problems you are having with homework 4. In this one, where you list the terms, you got it correct, but yes, you can't put the word "and" in there. They wanted you to simply list your terms. Okay, so terms are separated with positives and minuses. Always keep the negative to the thing to the right. Okay, so your first term is 10a, your next term is minus 11b, and your last term is 13c. And so it said to write them and separate by commas, so your answer should have looked like this, but you did have it right. The next two are for factoring. So the way this works is we look at our numbers. We have 4 and 16, and we want to pull out the largest factor that we can, the largest number that goes into both 4 and 16. Now you mentioned 2, and 2 is an option, but it is not the largest. Start with your smaller number. If it goes into the larger number, then that's what we're going to pull out. So I pull out the number and I stick it in front, and then I ask myself, what times this would give me back 16? Well, that would be a 4, so that goes in there. Why? Because 4 times 4 gives me back 16. And now what times 4 is going to give me back a positive 4x? Well, that's just going to be a plus x. And now on these, you can always check them by multiplying, right? If you've done it correctly and distribute your number back through, 4 times 4 would be 16. 4 times x would be 4x. Okay? All right. This one, we have a p and a q, so we can't factor that out. We have an 18 and a 4. Well, 4 doesn't go into 18, so I have to think smaller. So I'm going to think 2 is the largest number, so I would factor out the 2. Again, now if I factor out the 2, I ask myself, what times 2 gives me back 18p? Well, to go from 2 to 18, I'd need to multiply by 9, and to get the p, I'd need a p. To go from 2 to 4, I would need a positive 2. Positive times a positive is a positive. And then to get the q, I would need a q. So this is your answer. Again, you can check this by distributing back through. 2 times 9p would be 18p. 2 times 2q would be 4q. Okay?